The Bingham family is one of the most storied in American journalism, having dominated the media landscape in Louisville for decades with a powerful and crusading brand of reporting. Worth Bingham, a 1954 graduate of Harvard, embodied those values, working as a reporter in Minneapolis, San Francisco, and Washington, and later as a part of the executive staff of the family publishing company in Louisville. Following his tragic death at age 34, his family and friends created this award as a fitting tribute to his passion and legacy, and we are so honored at Nieman to be a partner in this prize. There are many journalistic prizes, but the singular focus of the Worth Bingham Prize on investigative journalism is especially dear to my heart, having worked those fields myself for many years, both as a reporter and editor. It is the kind of journalism that is ever more in need and ever more in peril. It takes time, it takes money, and we're so grateful to the people who continue to do this. To make this award, which comes with a generous $20,000 prize, I'm so happy to welcome Worth Bingham's daughter, Clara Bingham, a Harvard alumna and a great friend of Nieman's. Like her father, Clara is also a journalist. She worked as a White House correspondent for Newsweek, a documentary producer, and is the author of Witness to the Revolution, an oral history with a super awesome subtitle, which is Radicals, Resistors, Vets, Hippies in the Year America Lost Its Mind and Found Its Soul. Please join me in welcoming Clara Bingham.
Thank you, Anne Marie. I'm so happy to be here. This is one of my favorite days of the year because I feel like I'm around people who are doing God's work. And all of the winners today are the most amazing people, especially in this year, in 2018, when real news is being accused of being fake news. And so today I'm here to honor the Miami Herald's two amazing reporters, Carol Miller and Audra Burch. And they won the prize, the Bingham Prize, in 2014. So they're back again just 4 years later. It's just amazing. And they wrote, in 2014, they won for Innocence Lost, which was a hair-raising, heartbreaking series about the foster care system in Florida. And this year, they were also a Pulitzer Prize finalist for Fight Club, which is also almost very hard to read because it's so brutal and heartbreaking. It depicts the violence that goes on in the juvenile justice system in Florida, and in particular, it's called Fight Club because the wardens at these institutions would discipline in a very sadistic way the young the young men and women who were there by offering treats of food to the other wardens to beat up and abuse their fellow inmates. And ultimately there are 12 deaths that were investigated. And this was an exhaustive amount of research which I'm sure they will tell us about, but it included going over 10 years of data from 4 different departments in the state and interviewing scores of people. So it was the sort of journalism that my father and my family valued. And my father wrote a series called Our Costly Congress, which is what his friends based this prize on. And it exposed how much money was wasted on mostly personal expenditures by members of Congress back in 1961 when he wrote the piece. So I know that he would be proud to be honoring Audra and Carol, as am I, and I'm very excited to hear from them. So thank you for honoring our family's legacy with your work.